Hi guys, Olikus here, and this is my second tournament analysis episode. We're going to do grand finals from Vivaldi Autumn with Fruity and Jam. Jam will join us a little later, and as the extra analyze person today for this episode, we are bringing with us Sheick. So let's get started.
Right. So, if you move to the first timestamp that we have, I mean, you can pretty much let it play for a bit, the first seconds of the game. So you see a bit what they are doing in the neutral, and then we pause. Right, so I think that's enough to see what they are doing, right, a bit. So the only thing to comment here, like before starting the actual analysis of different timestamps of this match and checking in detail what happened, I wanted to just talk about for a couple minutes what are the options in neutral that you guys have in mind. I have sort of a list that I made of my own in this matchup in particular. So I will go through it quickly, and then you can tell me, like Fruity and you, if you think that anything is missing or yeah. And after we can see what is happening in this match and if they are actually doing this or they are missing some options, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So from the Falcon side, stuff that you can do. First, you need to decide whether to face Pika or not. We can discuss about this later. Then you can just like stand, run around, like dance dash. You can just crouch sometimes. You can pivot away. You can run and grab. You can run and shield stop. So this is like the super basic stuff, right? And then you can do several aerials. I think that most typical that we have been seeing that they are doing here is just forward air, like short hop forward air, or big jump and then fast fall back air if you are not facing Pika. And I mean, there's many other options, but all of them are about you need basically to choose between short hop or big jump, and you need to choose whether to go to the top plat or not. And yeah, don't wanna go a lot in depth about that because we will see later. And another option is to do nairs from the top plat, for instance. I think this is not happening that much in these games, but we will see. Do you guys have anything else in mind?
No, I think that's about right. I mean, I was just trying not to go like YOLO against Jam because he's a very careful, or I don't know how you say it, player. Yeah, I was kind of scared of getting grabbed because basically a grab from Jam is maybe a guaranteed stock. So yeah, I was pulling the attacks and techniques Sheick just told us, but I just didn't want to go YOLO. So I don't know. I was playing also defensively and patient, but I was moving all the time.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Did you have a strategy, like the stuff that I said, whether you're gonna short hop or do a big jump or do a double jump and try to reach top plat? Like when choosing between these three options, do you have some strategy or you just like randomly do one of the three?
I think I tried to just mix them. Yeah, maybe randomly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was kind of random actually. Not do one every time, but just try to mix them to make me kind of unpredictable, if you want to say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing special actually.
Okay.
Okay, and from the aerials again, actually I'm gonna say now already something that I wanted to say later. So there are 5 aerials, right? There's like nair and then back air, forward air, up air, down air. So I noticed that in neutral, what I said before, you guys do a lot, or you did a lot, Fruity, you did a lot forward air and maybe back air if you were not
Yeah.
facing Pika, but not that much nairs and not that much down airs when Pika is at low percentage, only at when Pika is at high percentage. And what else? Oh, and almost barely any up air in neutral, which I noticed like when Boom plays versus Alvin, he sort of predicts that Alvin is going to jump and he goes in with an up air. So I think this is something pretty interesting to look after.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it depends on the situation because Jam is often very grounded, so it's often hard to run underneath him, I think. Also.
True.
So it depends
True
on the
thing.
situation. Yeah. Maybe it's
Exactly.
easier to run in up smash, maybe.
Yeah, that's another sort of move. I don't have it listed in neutral. I call it go in move because it's sort of risky, right? It's a little different than neutral. It's not a safe option.
Yeah, you have to look for the right time for doing it.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Now I would love to talk about neutral options of Pika, but we don't have Jam around. And in the end, I think it's similar in this matchup. So Pika is also pretty grounded and is doing the thing. Like what I've seen from Jam is pretty much up airs a lot. So as opposed to Falcon, who's not doing much up airs. So Pika is doing a lot of up airs, a lot of forward airs as well. And Jam likes a lot to do a down tilt after landing from the aerials defensively.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Jam is not doing forward tilt. He only does down tilts. I'm not quite sure why. When I play Pika, I do forward tilts a lot. I'm not sure what is the best option. To be honest, I have not compared this to a top level Pika like Alvin or something. I don't know what they do. But I think it's an option to look for, to do something defensive right after landing from the aerial. And I think that the F tilt like comes out faster than the down tilt, and like it doesn't last as long. So like if Falcon predicts the down tilt, then he can just run in and grab because there is a lot of time left after the move. But if you do a forward tilt, there's not that much time after it. That's my feeling. So it feels a little bit safer.
But at the same time, down tilt is also longer hitbox, right?
Correct.
So
That's
you can
true.
kind of stop a dash when he goes in for the grab with the down tilt as a defensive also. So yeah, it depends maybe how close Falcon is towards you.
Right, so I think with this we can sort of close the options of neutral. There's something else I didn't mention, I'm sorry. So one nice thing that you can do right after landing from an aerial is like insta grab after landing. I say I loves to do that with Pikachu. I don't know if Falcons do that a lot, but Pikachu's definitely. I've not seen it that much in this game. Sometimes Jam was doing jab grab right after landing from an aerial. We can see that later. So yeah.
Should we go to 117 now, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So wait, Jam is saying that down tilt can lead to grab, so maybe that's the reason he prefers down tilt.
Okay.
And it's easier to follow up with a grab. So let's knock back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, depends on the situation. Yeah, I think.
So let's do 117 now, and you just tell me when to stop, Sheick.
Yeah. So this is just a couple of examples. I don't know if it happened already. Yeah, right there. So here Fruity did like an up smash after getting hit. And if you go to the next timestamp, 137.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
here
well.
I just wanted to ask Fruity here if this is like an option that he has in mind, like, hey, if I'm Falcon versus Pika at low percentage, just rather get hit than shield so I can insta up smash after getting hit. Is it something you have in mind, or you accidentally got hit?
I don't remember in this particular case, but I always have in mind if he's high percent, it's always worth it to get hit, then up smash and kill him. So I am not really sure I wanted to get hit there. I mean, maybe I didn't want to get hit, but once I got hit, I immediately thought about I'll smash him and then kill him. That's for sure. Like
Okay.
the other case we saw, I think I DI'd away a little bit, and I already had the up smash on mine. You know.
Right. I see.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing.
Cool stuff. Okay, the next timestamps are also about up smashes from Falcon, so we can go through them. So
438.
yeah, 438. I think this is a pretty good example of like how to run in an up smash. There.
Yeah.
So that was good. And I recall somebody in the stream when we were playing live, some American guy said that this Falcon is missing running up smash, and I mean it's really not happening much in this game, and I guess it's because of what Fruity said, that he wanted to play safe and not go YOLO versus
Yeah.
Jam,
Yeah,
but
sure.
it's actually a really good
Oh, yeah,
move.
nice.
If like you can sort of see that Pika is above you and like he just dropped an aerial, so he doesn't have much options. So yeah, that's something that should happen more often, and it didn't happen that much. I think this is the only one. There's another one, but it's defensive. This is the only like aggressive up smash in all the set. So if you look like like Boom or something, he does it more often, definitely.
Yeah,
So-
sure.
And here
Yeah.
he wasn't in the problem of getting grabbed also because Jam was in the air.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
also-
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I think my mainly mistake was maybe I should have risked a little bit more. And when I rewatched the set in my house, I saw plenty of options. I should have just go YOLO and up smash him, and I'm pretty sure I would have hit him a couple times at least and get more kills.
Exactly.
So I think that's maybe the main mistake I made.
Maybe, but it shouldn't be absolutely YOLO. You should know that you
sure.
have like you know 80% chances that it works.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
otherwise
of
it's not
course.
worth it. Because if you fail, he's gonna kill you, right? Like in this game, if you fail neutral, you die. So I mean, in this matchup in particular. So yeah, I think there should be sort of safe situations where you can do that, and it's probably
Yes.
gonna work. Especially
yeah.
if like Jam is sort of playing defensive below the side plat, and he's doing his thing like just short hop up air, short hop forward air, down tilt, whatever. You can somehow see there like, okay, he's gonna jam now and then go in or something. I don't know. I'm not that good at doing that either, and Jam obviously knows this weakness, so he tries not to just like jam stupidly, but you know, it's something to have in mind, I guess.
No, I mean, yeah, sure. I saw many openings when I rewatched it at my house, and by YOLO I meant that. I mean, like there were openings like maybe 80%. I mean, not YOLO, just YOLO. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there were many openings, yeah.
Right.
But I was scared.
Of course. So 932, is that the next?
Yeah, this is more about up smashing. This is sort of like a defensive one, I think, which is pretty good. Exactly.
Ooh.
Right.
And this is the game.
Right.
Yep. And there's yet another example. At,
1339.
yeah, of like after getting hit. So
Yeah, I think this pace is good. A little slower. Yeah, nice.
right.
You
So
see, pretty much every time I tried to up smash was because Jam was above me. Or maybe when he hit the FR, I died away. But I think there's none that he was standing on the ground and I did the up smash.
Yeah.
I think there's none. But I'm not
Right.
sure.
right.
So yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty much those 5 in the whole set. So maybe it's not a lot. compared to other falcons. The next timestamp is a situation where I think maybe you could have up smashed there. I would like to talk about this one.
Okay.
502.
502.
Yeah.
Here? Yeah,
Right.
sure. Sure.
Right there. So I think that what happened there, just let me say quickly and then Fruity can. So he went for a grab, he failed, then he tried to grab again, he failed again, and then he ran out of options. So he just shielded
There.
like fuck,
Yeah.
yeah, there.
There.
Yeah,
So he was like standing for like a few frames without doing anything and then he just shielded. So something that I have like in mind a lot when I play this game, and I'm still trying to improve it, is to have always a plan B. So his plan was to go and grab, and if he fails the grab, try to grab again. But that's it. Like after this, he didn't have any other plan, so that's why he sort of stand there, and in the end, he just shield, which is not too good. And then, yeah, I would just say that always have something.
Yeah, look at
on
my
your mind.
face.
Yeah, look at this face. Like, "Ay, caramba, I'm going home."
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sheick.
So yeah, so like something like, okay, try grab, and if I fail the second grab, just up air or up smash or something, or just run away, but not just stand there, right? So
Standing shield in front of picture. Yeah.
I think the second grab was a mistake. I mean, first grab, if I missed that, I should have gone for the up smash. Yep.
Okay.
You're right.
And then it's a new category, maybe, Sheick?
There's still plenty of other neutral stuff that we can go through.
Yeah, but it's back in time. So is it like another time of neutral you think of?
Yeah, you are totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's not anymore about up smashes. In this one is pretty quick to comment. I just wanted to ask Jam if it was accidental or not. At like
35?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is like an up smash from Pikachu there. Right. So I don't know if we have him in the chat.
Let's do a little bit slow. So
Ooh,
see.
close. Probably jumping up air. He's saying.
Yeah, I thought so as well,
Yeah,
because
it's
it's super risky.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
then nothing
he
to
was
say
far
there.
away.
Okay. So then it's 405.
Yep. Okay, so here the only thing that I wanted to mention is that Fruity and me, during the coaching talks, I mentioned several times that if you are like up in stocks, then you should camp, because that's what Jam is doing. So I was very surprised that it's pretty much one of the only situations that Jam is like up by one stock and he goes in like crazy, like with this forward air.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty aggressive.
which is pretty aggressive. Like I think in the fourth game he played very aggressive as well. But aside from this game, which was sort of weird, like I only saw this situation here, where he plays very aggressive even though he's up. So I was wondering, like, what has Jam in mind, like, to decide, okay, I'm just going to camp below the side plat, or I'm just gonna go aggressive, right?
Because there he really jumps in. He goes
I
far
think an up smash.
horizontally. Yeah.
I think an up smash from me would have worked, maybe. Just there, when he's frontside army. You know what I mean?
Here?
Here? Yeah, here. Not as much from me.
Like maybe when he's.
I don't know, after. I mean, no,
When he
after
hit you?
head. Yes.
Like you DI a little bit away.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, away.
smash?
I get hit, but I think I can up smash him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. So next 429.
Here as well, an up smash from me, I think.
Yeah, so here the thing is that like Fruity goes for a grab and then another grab and then up air, so that's pretty good. But what I was wondering is like, so when we were talking about neutral options of like Pikachu, so we said that basically Jam likes to short hop up air and short hop forward air, and rarely, very rarely, he does like a big jump with nair or big jump with forward air, but not so often because he knows that he doesn't want to be above Falcon. Actually, nobody wants to be above Falcon. It's freaking dangerous.
Maybe
So,
Kirby.
so yeah, maybe, yeah, but still, and like in this situation, he sort of did a big jump to escape from the grabs, which Fruity punished very well like this. So I'm just wondering, like if there was a better option here, because I also would have panicked if like I see Falcon coming with many grabs, but what was the right option, right? If it's not jumping back to the platform, what was the right option? Just like short hop instead of big hop, or
A big,
what
big
was it?
escape. From that position, maybe I think he can get the up B and grab the edge. You know which one I mean?
Right, like that's up to the edge.
Like left and down, kind of.
Yeah. Probably.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what Jam is writing in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Up B to the left edge, yeah. But that's
Yeah.
that's hard to think just in half a second. Yeah.
Yeah, very fast.
Yeah, because sometimes it's very hard to keep cool, like if Falcon comes to you like spamming grab, but maybe sometimes you just need to stand and grab back, because in the end Pikachu's grab is even better, so I don't know. I'm just not sure what is the best option there, to not panic and jam, which is what killed Jam here.
Yeah. So then next is 5.
Yeah, this is one example of an air that we said that Jam is mostly doing up airs and forward airs, but here he did an air and it doesn't look like random because he actually hit. And it's like the only nair that he threw. Like he did a sequence of several up airs and then all of a sudden he goes with nair and he hits. And so, yeah, he probably knew, right, that like Falcon gonna come and I need something quicker than the up air. But yeah, it's just to mention that neutral is not as simple as throwing up airs and forward airs like crazy with Pikachu. You need to know your options.
Yeah, mix up. Definitely.
That's right. That's right. You don't do it that often, but in this set you just did it twice, I think, and both times connected very well. So
Yeah, I guess if you do it a lot, it can be easy exploitable, but throwing out once in a while can take Fruity off guard, maybe.
yeah, in the next timestamp we see another example of this.
922. Let's see.
Well, this one didn't connect,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this one did.
I only got a grab
So-
also. Yeah.
So yeah, interesting stuff to have in mind. Okay, next one.
734. That's a new thing you're checking out.
Okay, so Jam is saying it's better to do these nairs at higher percent.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, 734. Let's see this one. This is also about discussion again, because I don't know what's the better option here. Here. So you see that like Jam went in, and then like Fruity tried to punish with down air, but the up tilt came quicker.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say here is very interesting. Like Falcon knows that he cannot like turn around and grab because he was already running very fast, so he cannot just sort of pivot, right? Like he already lost the option to pivot, so if he turns around, he's going to do this super clumsy
Yeah.
shit that is super slow. So he cannot do that. So he goes like, okay, if I cannot do that, I'm going to down air. But then again, this is not too good because the up tilt gonna punish it, right? So in case that Fruity would be amazing and read this up tilt, which I mean, you can potentially read it, right? So what is the option? Because you are running like crazy, so you cannot just like stop like that. I don't know if you have time for like shield stop, turn around, grab. Probably not. So yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, what do you guys think is the best option when you see that Pika commits like that with an aerial
Let
and
me
you sort of
see.
escape?
I think if you run any farther, you can also potentially run off the stage, which is even worse. So maybe the best is just to get away, not counter, just jump to the top lat, maybe.
I think if I had read the up tilt, maybe just shield, wait for the up tilt to come, and then grab him. That would have
Maybe.
been smart. But yeah, I'm not Isaiah, so I just went in. But maybe waiting should have been. I mean, if you think he's going to pull off the up tilt, just shield, wait a little bit, and grab him. Make sense what I'm saying, or
Can you repeat? Sorry.
yeah, just here shield. I mean, if I think I know he's going to pull off the up tilt, so just shield, wait a little bit, like 1 second, and then I could have grabbed him.
Yeah, that's
You know
like
what I mean?
shields. Yeah, like shield stop and then
Shield
like
stop.
and
Yeah,
then just turn around and grab him. I thought
but
this might be an option.
maybe he would have reacted as well
I
to
think
my
he did
shield. I don't
also,
know.
because you see that you are actually jumping before he has even started to up tilt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he reacted to my jump.
yeah,
So
now he starts to up tilt.
yeah.
And you start to down there, and yeah, it takes you.
Nice
So maybe
question.
Falcon was just screwed there. I'm not sure because maybe Jam is saying that if Fruity didn't jam with the down air, he would have done something else than the up tilt, right? So then, having this in mind, I don't know. Maybe Falcon was just screwed.
Yeah, and then it's maybe just best to jump to top lat, maybe, because I think
Yeah.
he could have gotten away.
Yeah. Teeter cancel master race. No, I think I was too far away from the edge to do that. I think
Just keep running to the edge. Says
he's
Jam.
he's suggesting a teeter cancel turn around.
What is that? Like when he sort of reaches the edge and is
Yeah,
it that what he means?
Yes, when you reach the edge, you insta cancel your run and you can turn around instantly. But I think I was too far away from the edge to do that.
Yeah.
I think, not sure. Yeah, you stop with the edge. I think I was too far away, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, hard to know, but yeah, good call. Let's go to next. Then it's 8:05 to 8:12.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Jam is it's not like it was impossible for me to do that. It's because you would have reacted. I think.
Yeah, you were kind of cornered.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Jam.
Okay.
So is there anything here you guys notice different from before?
What's that?
The shield stuff.
Okay, let's play it again. 8:05 to 8:12.
Jam is facing away.
Correct. So yeah, that's a question for Jam. Well, aside from that, you are in the center of stage pretty much. But yeah, you are not facing Falcon, which is rare. So I was wondering if you just do it by percentage, like when Falcon is high, you don't face or something, or what is your strategy?
Mixing
Okay.
things up. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Because it's pretty much the only part of the whole set that you are not facing Falcon, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, in stand-up pair is good, I think.
Yeah.
If you're facing away.
Okay, and then it's the last one, 758. Let's see.
Okay, so the next 3 timestamps are about jab grabs from Jam. He's so good at that. But just questioning here. Let's see.
He missed one?
What happened?
He missed one, actually. So maybe that's
So,
Why am I laughing there? I don't remember.
It's like, I'm gonna win. Yeah, okay. So that's
So-
the point that he
look-
missed one?
yeah, so like we said, one of the options after landing from an aerial is to just grab or jab grab directly. So you sort of bait with the aerial and then you insta grab or jab grab. That's good with Pikachu. As I said before, I've seen Isaiah doing a lot of grabs, not that much jab grabs. So I was wondering, like, Jam loves to jab grab and it's really good, but here it didn't work. So I was wondering if there is a way to know when you should do jab grab and when you should do grab.
But is that because I was too far away, or he's just
Yeah, maybe, like,
messed up? I'm not sure.
he hits the jab there.
Yeah.
But he missed the grab.
Yeah, here. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I was too far away, yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Just barely.
Yeah. Alright, then it's 8:30.
Up smash here for sure.
Yeah.
Run in
Got
and
the
up
grab.
smash.
All right, so
Great.
this is an example of a jab grab that did work properly. And next one,
Here it worked. Next one is 8:55. Oh, missed.
and here, nope. So yeah, it's just maybe to have in mind that jab grab is really good because the jab comes out faster than the grab. But like if Falcon is sort of a bit too far,
Yeah, he looked too
it's
far
not
there,
gonna work,
so,
right?
Yeah,
So
he's definitely too far. Yeah, you see it miss. And
Yeah.
long toes. Nice.
all right.
So that was neutral. And the next segment is platforms.
Yeah, this segment sort of overlaps a bit with neutral. It's just neutral situations again, but related to platforms. So let's have a look. Yep. So here it's a question also for Jam maybe, and also for Fruity to think. Fruity has been doing like this, like jumping around, going to top plat for the last 10 seconds, if we just watch again. And interestingly, like he gets punished this time, but not other times. So I think it's a very good question for Falcon. Like, when is it safe to go to top plat and when it's not safe, and try to know how to tell the two options and only go to top plat if it's safe, right? So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's your taken. Yeah.
it's not. I mean, as I said earlier, it's not. I think it's not a really useful thing to go there. It's just that I'm trying to create openings, because if I just stay on the ground all the time, I don't feel like I'm creating many openings, especially if jam is below the side platform. So yeah, I was just trying to maybe it was dumb to do that all the time. I don't know, but it shouldn't be too risky. I mean, what's the worst scenario? Maybe get a paired or something. It's not super risky, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, not, because you're at low percentage. So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
if
I also
instead of
seen,
a pair, it would be forward air, and he catches you and then grab. I don't know.
I've also
Yeah,
seen
maybe.
Super Boom fan be there against Derek. When Derek was Pikachu under side plat here, Super Boom fan was like camping up here when he was in the lead. Actually,
True.
He was like jumping on the side of top plat. So it might work. I don't know, but I haven't seen that many other use that move that much.
And if I am at like super low percent, if I read that maybe a Pikachu is going to go like FR and grab me, I can crouch, and I'm pretty sure I can punish him for that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
There's-
I know. Yeah, I've seen this
Yeah.
in Falcon Ditos rather than Falcon Pickup, but yeah, might
Yeah,
work.
sure. Yeah, I think it might work as well. Interesting.
Okay, then it's 6, 12. Up here. Up again. Down.
Okay, so here what I think is, like, Fruity can correct me if I'm wrong. So Falcon decided to go to top plat in a bad situation, probably when Pika
Yeah.
was too close. So he was like, "Oh fuck, fuck, fuck! Pika's so close. I need to go there fast." So he pressed too fast the second jump, and he actually didn't reach the top plat. So then he was screwed.
I think so, yeah.
Let's watch again.
Here. Yeah, he misses.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But I could have maybe down aired him or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly. But you probably expected to reach top
Yeah.
plat. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my advice here is, again, similar to the previous situation, like, don't go to top plat if Pika is so close, because like you maybe don't reach it like here, or maybe Pika is going to punish you. So yeah, there should be a way like to reach the top plat in a safe way if Pika is camping on the side plat, for instance. But if Pika is close to center stage, just don't go there, I
Yeah,
guess.
You're right.
And when he missed, if he had time, maybe the fastest would be near, getting near out there, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
As a
I think that's a
defensive
good idea.
option, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, I've seen Boom doing this a lot. Like, whenever he double jumps and he's falling from the double jump, he usually does snare, but not like attacking. He does snare while fading back. I don't know if he does that because like the hitboxes of Falcon sort of get smaller when he's doing the nair position, but he does it a lot, really. So it's something to look after as well.
Yeah, as a defensive option.
Exactly.
Okay, and then it's back to 205. Let's see.
Okay, so here, question for Jam and for you two guys. Like, we had Falcon on the plat, right? And if there was a way to punish him after this, so to chase, basically to chase this tech, If there was a way that would cover all options, or it was already too late, right?
I don't understand the question.
Because so here Pika hits Falcon, we will see that.
Yes, he
And
waits a little
after
bit.
that, and
Like
after
so.
that,
Here, you mean?
yeah, exactly. So after hitting Falcon, Falcon techs from right to
Yeah.
left in the platform. So it seems there should have been a way to cover all options of teching.
Yeah, but Jan did the up air too soon. He should have waited a little bit,
Maybe,
delayed the up air, and then it would have hit, I think. Yeah.
maybe, but again, would have it been a read of teching towards the left side, or would have it been a reaction? So the question is a bit if there was a way to do that and making like guaranteed that Pika will hit Falcon, no matters if Falcon takes left, right, or stands.
No, but I think you have enough time to read it.
Yeah, because you should be underneath. Yeah.
Okay, so basically you guys say that Pika should have waited a little longer, and then depending whether Falcon takes,
Yeah,
punish.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Then it's
Good.
350.
It's a similar situation on Plat. Boom. So again, I think that this was again like a read from Jam. So I think he was not covering all options. If you would have teched right, Pika wouldn't hit you there because he's really jumping before you tech. You will see.
Here, you mean?
Yeah, when you tech on the Plat.
Okay.
Here, right?
Yeah. You're
So,
right.
Yeah. So again, I wonder if there was a way. I think that this is pretty interesting, like how to cover all tech options in a platform, because like top level players rarely miss that, and we do miss that a lot in Europe. So yeah.
Yeah, true.
What I've seen from Isaiah is he jumps and he delays his up air, and depending on the way he techs too, he goes there and up air him maybe and follow up with a combo.
Right. So basically,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you guys say that the best option is to wait a bit to see where is the tech, and
Maybe
then
it's not the best option always, but that's a thing he does a lot and it works pretty well.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that situation, Jam was like jumping this way with back air. So if Fruity had teched inside, he would actually have missed.
Yeah.
We can see.
You see, he jumps and delays, and yeah.
He wouldn't have hit if Fruity techs there.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a read. Like he knows that Fruity probably gonna tech towards the left side, but otherwise,
Yeah.
So Jam is saying I could also have full jumped. I don't know if this is related to what we are saying now or.
Yes, this was to the previous situation we saw, which is pretty much the same. I think he means that you jump on top platform like really quick, then you can grab him or
right.
I think that's what he means.
Yeah.
Yeah, side platform.
Okay. Yeah, maybe there is time to do that actually. Yeah.
And then the last one.
Yep.
Ooh,
So
that was nice.
this worked, was nice. Like yeah, shield stun and then nerd. Okay, but do you think it would have been better to up B here instead of up air?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, or can you go back a little bit? Can I see it again, Olikus?
From the up B?
Yeah, just normal.
Normal speed.
Normal speed.
Yes, normal speed. That's the interesting question. Because I think he was not shielding by the time I arrived there, so I'm not sure what he was going to do. You know,
Right.
Sheick, the other thing is, like, I see he's shielding, then yeah, for sure an up B is the best option, but he wasn't shielding here. So I wasn't sure what he was going to do. So I don't know. Might have
You're
been
Right.
a
right
waste
there,
to
yeah.
So
You see?
something
Yeah.
that like we see a lot happening in top level games is that like one player assumes that the other is going to panic shield, right? Like panic shield is a move that all of us is doing all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, up B punishes this very well, and like Falcons do that a lot versus Pikas. So I don't know. So many times I feel it's pretty safe to up B because Pika is shielding, expecting an aerial. So, but you are right. Pika could have maybe plat drop with some aerial and punish your up B. So I don't know. It's
because
always
you
a bit
see
of
here-
mind games.
Yeah, you see Fruit is already in the air,
Super
and
close.
Jam has not even yet shielded. So it's like
Exactly.
next frame here, he's shielded.
Exactly.
It's
So
super
Jam had
close.
time to like plat drop Nair, for instance, if Fruity up B. But he probably would not do that, right? So yeah, it's complicated. And many times, what people also do is like jam, like don't do absolutely anything. Wait till the guy shields, and then wait a little bit more till the guy stops shielding, and then do the aerial, right?
Yeah.
So many times there is these mind games, and I feel that we don't exploit this enough.
True.
And Jam is writing something, and I think it's related to the previous situation.
Put jam and start an aerial.
Right. So not like because Fruity said full jam, go to the side plat
Oh, yeah,
and
okay,
grab the
okay.
guy. But another option is full jam and do an aerial, right? Depending on the tech.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Alright, then we finish with platforms, and then it's Falcon combos. So
There's
first,
one more. Ah, no, there's not one more. You're totally right.
yeah, now it's fucking
Sorry.
0, 30, going around here.
If you are up to watch something from Boom quickly, just one timestamp, I will give you a link
After this one.
related to platforms.
Okay, is it from SSC?
Yep.
I can just type here.
I'll write it to you in Discord.
The timestamps.
It is a YouTube link already with the timestamp.
Grandfire SSC 2018. And it's 5:34.
Well, not sure. The timestamp is 334. I don't know if this is seconds.
It's here, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna come now. Yep, that's the one. So just to mention, since we're talking about platform game, that Boom likes to do that, and Zero is doing this a lot lately, and he's pretty successful. It's not that hard to do. It's just like, let's watch it again. So top plat
Then
to side plat to
down
plat
there.
drop something, right? So it could be downer, it could be nair, but the idea is to like aerial top plat, aerial side plat, and then plat drop and one other aerial. And I don't know, like this catches people a lot, and it's not so special. And as I said, Zero is pretty successful doing that lately. So, and I think I did this once versus Jam as well, and it worked. So, I don't know, just something to have in mind that we didn't see in this set, Fruity versus Jam, but
Yeah. And I think he. What are you doing, Olikus?
I think
Uh,
Sam wants to join in on this
yeah, okay.
actually. So if we add him here,
And it was interesting that he didn't fast fall, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He did down air without fast falling, is that right? Hello?
um,
Sheick?
check.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, I think he did the down air without fast falling. Is that right? Fun, I mean.
We can watch again if you want, but I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, the last down air, right? You mean?
Yeah. Here.
Here?
Dale, yeah.
Yes,
This one.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you see? He
Yeah.
didn't fast fall.
You're right. Yeah.
Interesting.
I can do
Okay.
But it would be hard to fast fall right
Yeah.
from the
Yeah,
side flat
maybe.
probably. Like it's gonna be so quick. Like yeah.
But not with a downer, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
you're
don't know.
right.
It was super cool, yeah.
Yeah.
This is something to practice. I'm not sure. Fast fall from top plat, definitely. Fast fall from side plat, hard. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try it. And the timestamps now.
The next one is 038, and now it's related to Falcon combos.
Oh, we did it. I think we showed it. Yeah, we can do it again. No problem. So 038.
Okay, so there's a question. Was there another way, guys, to do that and like convert it into a kill?
Can I see it again?
Let's watch again.
Yeah, maybe.
Grab.
Oof.
Up there. Down there.
I'm not sure. I don't think so, maybe.
I could question. Like two options came to my mind. I'm not sure if it would have worked because of course Jam is doing good DI. So one option is instead of down air there, maybe just up air up B. Maybe. I don't know if it would reach the up B if Jam is DIing up like crazy. I don't know. It's
It
an
would have
option to think
reached.
about.
I think it would have reached, but it would have not killed, I think.
Mm,
Was it low percent?
mm,
You sure?
I don't know.
You see?
Now another up air I'm saying
Mm,
and up B.
I don't think it would have killed.
Then another option that comes to my mind, and probably this would be better. So instead of starting the combo after the grab, like what you did was like run a lot and then up air, right? So maybe you could just run a bit and do like sort of a falling up air. You know what I mean? So like you jump
Yeah.
and when you are falling, you do the up air.
Yes.
So you have time to like land on the stage and then like jump up air, up B.
In that case,
You
I
know?
think he was too high to do that. I think.
You think?
I think
Okay.
so.
But
I'm not sure.
so what I'm trying to say in other words is that there was no way to convert this into a kill. I'm sure Boom would have an answer, but I don't know what was the right option.
Yeah, I'm not a Falcon player anyway, so what do I know?
What do we know?
So Jam is what?
So yeah. So next one is 724. I can just write him.
Or it's actually 150.
Let's see. Falcon 150. Yeah.
This defunct software.
Up there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, in this case,
He should have landed
yeah,
on
sorry.
the platform, right?
Yeah,
After the first one.
right.
Right.
That's right.
So here, land
Yeah.
on platform, fast for land, and then do another up air.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think like Oli said that in the commentary. So yeah, just to confirm, this makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the next one is 724.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, this forward throw, just wondering if it was the right move.
Oh, you mean the back throw?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm sorry, the back throw, I mean.
There?
Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah,
Maybe I
that
thought I
forward air
was.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was too close to the edge to follow up, but obviously I wasn't. Now that I'm seeing it.
Right. Again, those things I just put it on the table, but I'm not sure either. Like I don't know what is the right answer. It's just for discussion. I think that maybe forward throw and then just up air up B would have worked, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it would have worked.
I think it's also sometimes you just like panic throw because you did it immediately, and when you don't know what you're gonna do, you often back throw. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Exactly.
At least I do that sometimes. Like I grab too fast and then I just throw without thinking where to throw.
I think I was too close to the edge.
Okay.
That's what I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. And then it's 8:39. Let's see.
Okay. So once again, the question is what to do. It's not about option, the pivot up air, but was there anything better that could have been done?
Yeah.
I think maybe not in this situation.
No?
But
Yeah,
I
you
don't
go
know.
you go pretty high. Like
Exactly.
pretty
It goes
high.
too high for just up air up B. It
Hello?
goes too high for just like up air landing on the plat. So I don't know.
Hello?
Yo.
Damn!
Jam.
You can hear me? Oh,
Yeah.
hell
Oh my god!
Did you turn off mute?
yeah.
Nice. Great.
All right.
Hello, how are you?
What's up? I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, good. Did you get excited about our comments and you couldn't resist to join us?
Yeah, well, I was like, I think I'll give it a miss tonight, guys. And then I was just watching the whole thing and contributing in chat anyway. So
And since I'm uploading on YouTube, they can't really see the chats, so it's better that you
Yeah.
talk.
yeah, it's better, huh?
Cool. Okay, so you are just in time for the last Falcon combo.
All right.
Yeah, so it's 13:45.
And by the way, sorry, Fruity, I only put the missed stuff because the stuff that had worked, people can already see it in the video.
Yeah.
So
No, sure.
there was an amazing combo that Fruity did on Jam. If any listener is curious, I don't remember the timestamp. You should watch the whole game.
Don't worry, man. It's good for me to see what I failed. Yeah, don't worry.
So this was the when you missed the pivot up tilt.
This was strange.
This,
Yes, you see? Pop,
let's
the jab here.
Nice.
And maybe full jump, double jump instant up air. It was connected maybe.
exactly.
Close, though. That's really close.
Yeah, it's very close.
Did you
I
stick
have
jump?
some note that at 85% precisely and also 84%, you can just like run and jump up air and that kills. However, the question here is the stage ends. So I don't know if it would have worked to just run and do that,
I think
right?
it's too high, right?
It shouldn't be too high, but like too much to the right side could be the problem. I'm not sure. So maybe there was no solution here, but back throw.
But did you stick jump, Fruity?
I think I did. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
I think.
Yeah, I think I did.
It looks
but
quite
may-
high.
But maybe I second jump too early to get the full high. I don't know.
Yeah, there's enough room to definitely just do a normal jump, but yeah,
Oh,
that's close.
Oh shit.
The hat.
Okay,
So next,
I have. Oh, sorry, guys.
so is the next the Pika edge cards, or do you want to comment more about this one, Sheick?
Yeah, there's one more thing about this. If we could, I didn't have it in Falcon combos, but now I notice if we could go back to 932, please.
9:32. Okay.
Yep. Because I think this is one of the coaching stuff that we talked about with Fruity, or maybe before the match. Let's have a look now. The combo that comes after. The defensive up smash, and now the combo. Boom, boom, and it works, right?
Yeah.
So The only observation here, I think I was talking to Fruity about it, is that if jam is DIing away very well, sometimes if you like up air, like it will happen now, plop, up air, after the second up air, Pika goes too far away to connect with anything. In this case, it was not that far, so he could connect with down air. But in other cases, it goes too far, and Jam successfully escaped the combo. Congrats. So one option for that, to counter that, if you see that is sort of happening, instead of up air, you can up air fair. And this is awesome. And the example of that, I have another example of that in the Boom versus Alvin video. So if we can go back there. Boom, and now boom.
Oh,
Fair.
nice.
Wow.
That was cool.
Wow.
That was technical.
So it's pretty cool looking, and it may save you from Pika escaping, right? So, yeah, it's a bit different though, the situation. It's not exactly the same. But yeah, something to have in mind.
Wow,
And he
that was
takes the
very
upper
good.
before he lands also on the stage.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that was cool. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Sneaky jump.
You know.
You wish.
You know. Okay, so now it's Jam's favorite. Pika Edgeguard.
The fist bump. Dale.
345.
Eh,
Let's see.
And
Well,
now we
this-
go to Pika edge guards, right?
Yeah.
There's much here.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the question here is, what should you have done in order to make this work?
After the
Mm.
grab.
The first thing I do is turn my back and then short hop to try and threaten the back air on a bad time double jump with Falcon, which I like to do. Probably instead of going so far off stage, I should have either taken the edge or just gone back on stage. But I don't know about after that. So like here, you see I go a bit too far, and then I double jump. Now he has time. And
And you maybe
I,
try to land on stage here.
yeah, I could have landed on stage there as well, I think.
Yeah.
I could have probably even done a forward air. So like back air worked. I could have maybe done a forward air, but landed on stage, so the back would have just clipped him and pushed him under again. And then I could either I can just react to what he does after that with like a nair or down tilt or forward tilt.
How about like, just asking, how about like when you see that he goes low and that you sort of messed up double jumping a bit too early, how about just up B to the ledge?
Mm,
Would that work here? Can we watch
Yeah.
again?
probably. Can I see it again? Probably, yeah. I'd probably roll there now. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Mm.
Snap to the edge. He's dead.
Or even here, up B and go to the edge. Maybe you were scared I was going to up B
Yeah.
you or something.
I
Yeah.
never trust it.
Yeah, if you watch it at full speed, it looks really scary. It looks like the up is
Okay.
gonna catch Pika.
Okay.
It looks like it should work. But the thing is, I'm kind of at this awkward distance from the edge when I up B. Because if I go too far back, I can get hugged.
Yeah.
So I just stay safe. I think Sheick's right. I think I can threaten this back here, and then just
Yeah, just
snap to the edge.
Okay. 615.
I like my forward air idea though. Creative.
Woo!
Trying to be warier.
Okay, so again the question, what to do?
Oh, that was super close, actually.
Because I don't know, did I
Can
dash
you
too
try
late?
to up air also? Oh wow, that's like double miss.
Triple miss.
Oh, triple miss.
That up air would have worked though. The third one.
So what to do as Pika? You mean Sheick, of course, right?
Yeah, a speaker.
Maybe not jump off since he's so close to the stage. Maybe just wait.
I could have probably grabbed him after the first throw as well, it looks like.
It's very good. I mean, can you actually grab him? Let's see.
Here,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think
Looks
you can.
like it, yeah. Okay. So that would have been a thing. But supposing you don't grab, I think there are still options, right? Like what Olikus said, like just wait on stage. Is this an option, or I feel it's risky? Like Falcon can just like up air you or something, right? I mean, you can like sort of cancel the run and then do like a down smash or something, but this is a bit crazy. So let's suppose the nair was not that bad, but what to do after the nair if Fruity didn't fall for it?
Maybe down air would have covered the whole thing. I'm not sure. Instead of the up air, he does like here,
Down air here.
here, down air, like jump down air
Feels risky.
here or something, or maybe another N air.
I think down air would come out too late and I'd get hugged. I
Okay,
could try
then neutral air, right?
air. It's
Yeah.
tricky.
So-
It's hard to see in slow motion because
Yeah.
So maybe another nair.
hard to know when the
Because the
time
nair
is
comes
out.
out super fast and it lasts long, which is the idea, right? The problem of the up air is that it didn't last long enough.
Yeah, another N air, I think.
Yeah.
And okay, another question now that I'm watching it again. How about the first nair that didn't connect? What about doing a fast fall nair? What do you think about that? Or you just die if you do that here?
I
very
wish
close.
I could comment more on this because Pikachu's throw Falcon off at this position and nair them all the time and just get the free kill. But I haven't done my homework enough to know if that's when it's guaranteed or why I missed it. Basically,
Mm, okay.
What did you ask, Sheick? Sorry, I was
Right.
distracted here.
So the question was if this nair that we just saw,
Yeah.
if this was a fast fall nair, if like Pika just dies or there is time to come back.
Oh, at that high percent, I think it's a bad idea to just fall an air, maybe, because I can pretty much make it to the stage again, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like 24 only, I don't know. I think it's risky.
Hmm.
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then it's 6:47. Let's see. Nice.
Okay, this one I'm especially interested in this one. So in this one, what happens is that after the grab, right? So if can we look like sort of slow? Yeah. So here Pika jumps early. We will see now. Hop. So Pika jumped before Falcon did anything at all. So this is great because if Falcon jumps right after you jump, Falcon is fucked because you can like back air or something and that's it. But I don't know like if as Falcon player you can react to like, okay, I see that Pika jump early, so my reaction is to go low, or I'm not sure like what is the correct reaction to Pika's that jump too early. Right? So yeah,
Mm.
You want to try and hit him, hey? You want to try and jump and hit him with up air usually.
okay. Yeah, that sounds like an option, but if it trades, you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
And as a Pika, do you think it's a good option to do this, like to jump early, kinda?
As long as you don't get up aired.
Right.
That's why
Right.
I'm careful with it. That's why I don't drift far out and go for like a massive hit on the back air. Because if you go, this is what Sam does to me all the time. If I jump out early, Sam tries to make himself look vulnerable, so I get really close to him. and then just up airs me. He has loads of defensive up airs when he's recovering and uses it really well. The risk is if I bait the up air, then he's also in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think an up air from me would have worked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, full speed.
So rejump, yeah. Instead of 'cause I see what you're trying to do. You're actually trying to avoid the back air. The trouble with that as well is Falcon fading back against Pika. Unless he's going to snap to the edge straight away, then Pika is still in control because he has too much. He can snap to the edge so fast so that we do something else, or you know, he's just so good.
Yeah.
So I think you have to kind of try an up air, or
Okay.
yeah, I think so. If I jump early. But it's ambiguous if I'm going off stage or not, that's the thing. It's weird.
Oof. The up tail though.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So the only thing to point out here was that this up tilt is really amazing. Like, at least me, I would have thought that if I should face towards the other side to pull it out. I would have never thought that up tilt is even an option if Falcon is coming in front of me. But here Jam did it kind of naturally and it worked very well. So yeah, just an option to have in mind.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really, really good.
Good. And then it's back to 504.
What's nice about it is it's safer. You're less likely to get hugged doing that than down tilt or forward tilt here.
Uh-huh.
Because, yeah, it's just the way it works.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
very nice. The only thing to point out here was there's a couple of examples because Jam mentioned that he does it a lot, and indeed he does it a lot. He loves to down air cancel to edge guard. We will see it again.
Oh, from the side plat, yeah.
Yeah, boom.
Ooh, nice.
You
Yeah.
see? So he likes this, and it's really good. So if you're a pickup player, do that.
Ooh,
And the next timestamp is another example of that.
very smoothly.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was nice.
ay caramba. Okay. 1431. Oh,
Keith
I like
destroying
Nice,
me.
huh?
it.
Very, very nice.
That was nice. That was a great comeback. Yeah. The last match. Okay.
Still risky. You can still up air me there. It was still risky. If you watch again when I come off the edge, imagine if you really knew that I like it so much and I'm going for it, you can up air me there.
Yeah.
But it's a high pressure situation. I know that it's a bit of a busted approach, and I'm so comfortable doing it, so I went for it.
Went
I
for the
couldn't
glory.
resist. Yeah, I couldn't resist.
Yo, Leif, money in the chats. What up?
Live,
So the
live
last
money.
one is edge, Jake. Is that like
Yep.
edge guarding for both, or
It's like edge situations. It's not edge guarding literally. It's like
okay.
getting up from the edge and stuff like that.
Okay.
I always DI away the up airs. I don't know if I should be going up and away. I kind of just do strong, hard, either left or right.
Yeah. So was this the down tilt you were thinking about, Sheick? Or
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
So yeah, Jam likes to like if Falcon is close to the edge, when Pika grabs the edge, Jam likes to insta forward air usually, and it works many times. And Fruity at the same time likes to cover that option with down tilts. So we're gonna see 3 examples of that in the timestamps. So in this case, Fruity's cover worked. Let's look at the next one.
115. Very missed.
Woohoo.
So in this case, it didn't work a bit too early because Jam didn't really like insta forward air. He took a little bit longer. So and then
Fell below
next
the
one,
edge.
Yeah, a little too early. And the next one, 333.
yeah. So in this case, was like just when Jam released, right? So I think the conclusion here is that Fruity likes to do that to cover that option. And as the guy in the edge, I'm not sure what is the best, really. Like to wait until Fruity. I mean, if you wait until Fruity does it, that's great because after this, Fruity is vulnerable. But sometimes, really, the best is to assume he will not do it and just insta forward air because you might catch him and it's good. I mean, if you catch him, you might get a stock out of it. If you don't catch him, I mean, it's no big deal that you get hit with this down tilt. So I don't know.
But
It's
here
something to
he's,
think
like,
about.
Crouching really close. Couldn't maybe Jam do get up attack? Maybe here.
I was just thinking, if I see Falcon crouch, maybe I get a visual cue, and I can wait for the down tilt to come out, and then as long as I have invincibility, press towards the stage and then grab him. So if I know the down tilt's coming, maybe I can see the leg extend out, then press towards the stage and then grab, so that he'd be vulnerable after it. The trouble is he gets a quick up smash, so it's definitely possible. It's just strict timing. And the other problem is, if I get it wrong and just get up and he's just crouching, I get grabbed or up smashed.
Yeah.
And sorry, what do you mean by like press towards the stage? What do you mean?
Just normal get up.
Ah, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
It's just a thought. I don't know if it's practical to try and visually react to down tilt. But if I see him crouch, maybe I can assume that's what he's going for. But then he could also wait me out. It's not tricky.
And then it's 058.
Yep. So this was a nice shield jam, I think.
Oof.
So
I was lucky. I was lucky as fuck.
I'm getting stressed. That was good. Okay, and next to 13.
yep, that was
Grab.
nice too. So it was a crouch to grab. It was pretty nice. We can look again.
So it's like off stage. Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, if we see it like in slow mo, you can see.
I don't think that's...
hitboxes.
Yeah.
As if my up air misses. I want to see the hitbox of the up air missing Falcon. That's like free.
I think I wanted to up smash him and that was lucky.
Oh my god.
I don't try to to grab him, of course not.
I think I got too close.
How did you miss
Doesn't
up
make
air,
sense.
actually?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
thought it was intentional, and I thought it was pretty good actually.
No.
Different frames, like here and here. That's strange. Yeah.
Sakurai, piece of shit.
Okay, and then it's 229. It was close.
Yeah, just here the only thing was that it was another get up and shield jam, even though Pika was not that close this time. But yeah, here hop.
Yeah, I should have.
Oh,
So
nice.
in the end, like as we talked about once, there's not so many options to get up from the edge. Yeah, now comes the nice combo if you wanna leave it for the
Yeah,
fans.
we can,
For the fans.
for the
For the fangirls.
Okay.
Did I get 3-stock? Game 1?
Yeah.
Dale!
It.
And the fans went wild. Woohoo!
Oh my god!
Yeah, but being at 98%, I don't think I should have double jumped there. It was kind of dumb to do that. I mean, he was like far away from me. That was strange.
Yeah, it
No.
was a bit risky maybe. Panic double
Yeah.
jam. Yeah.
And
It
then
worked.
the last one actually for today.
Yep.
It's been a long session.
Yeah.
7:26 around here. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it happened already.
Okay.
It was the situation where Jam comes back to the edge with like a pair,
Here?
and yeah, let's watch again. I was wondering if this was a forward smash situation. Here, where Fruity did a down tilt, I was wondering if it was a situation to like fade back and forward smash. Let's watch again, maybe.
Here?
No, on the left side. Let's watch again.
Okay, just tell me.
Right now.
Oh, okay.
So in general, I think I mentioned that when we were talking during the game, that an option that he was not doing at all was forward smash, and I know it's because of what Fruity said that he didn't want to YOLO, but I don't know. Again, it's one of those options that you see top level players doing every now and then. And yeah, maybe this was a situation where it could have worked. I don't know. Just asking.
When he jumps up. Here?
Yeah, here.
Maybe. Maybe also a low angled forward smash.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Because if you miss, it's not such a big deal. Like if he does, like if he jumps later or something, I don't know. And you can kind of react to the jump. Like you don't need to risk that much, right? So then he can only save. He can only up B to not get hit. And by that time you already finished the forward smash, so you are not vulnerable. I don't know.
You have any input, Jam, in that one?
Yeah.
I would have never said forward smash here, but
Yeah.
that means I would have definitely got hit by it because I would have never seen it coming.
Yeah. That's the thing. Surprise attacks, like once every year, a dash attack is good, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's hard to do because I thought you were talking about the right side when I drifted back with the up air and I've cornered myself. I thought maybe you meant maybe Fruity should forward smash there, but then you said this one. I feel like Pika, when he's off the edge, has kind of enough options with the up B to react, but I don't know if I'm completely right because sometimes you forward smash Pika up Bs, and then the forward smash is just the hitbox is over Pika when he becomes active before the zip zap again. So
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it's an interesting idea.
Yeah, like I've seen, like I think it was actually Boom punishing Alvin with that. Like Alvin was like up B, up B, up B, and then Boom goes like boom forward smash in between, and he hits, right. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also versus Wario, one time he actually up smashes, I think, when Wario
Right.
was ledge stalling, and then up air down there.
Right.
There's like a meaty hit. You know what meaty means? It's a Street Fighter phrase. It's when a character is either invincible or in hits, like invincible hit lags. So, or they're like, imagine if you're waking up, but then when it's over, there'll be vulnerable frames. So you put a hitbox out that lasts long, that is active over them while they're invincible, but remains there for the time that they then become vulnerable again. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's it's like a meaty.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you understand my explanation?
No, but it's okay.
Okay.
Ban this guy. Nah, joking.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
So I think we're done for this time. Thank you so much for contributing.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Sheick, for doing all the time.
Yeah, Sheick, that was awesome work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great job.
So yeah.
Yeah, now we tried both at least, and then we can like compare and see what we prefer.
All right.
Alright.
Okay, guys.
Closing the chats. Goodbye. Thanks for the stream.